you along the way. But for us, from the other side, as Christians, we believe there is a supreme God. There is a God, and we believe in the Trinity of God. So, I mean, the Muslims believe in God, they believe in Muhammad, and they know that Muhammad is a prophet. And they believe that there is a God who is referred to as Allah. So, whatever religion, whatever God you believe, let's trust our God. Let's pray to our God. Let's always pray for Liberia. People of Liberia, let's always keep our country in prayers. Let's keep our leaders in prayers. We know that for leadership, for a country to be prosperous, for a country to attract people, it requires the citizens and the people keeping their leaders in their prayers. So let us pray for our leaders. With God, all things are possible. Yes, so that's what I want us to do as people of Liberia. Let us pray for our leaders and also be truthful to our leaders. Let's not deceive the leaders. When you deceive your leaders, you are deceiving yourself. You are harming your country rather than doing good for your country. Be truthful, especially those who call themselves religious leaders. Be truthful. Stop seeking your belly. And be truthful to the leaders. When they are doing bad, tell them this is bad. When they are doing good, you praise them and advise them on the right thing to be done. But stop seeking your self-interest and advising them to do the wrong thing. And you sit there and cheering them and clapping for them all of the time, even though they are doing wrong, because you will benefit from the wrong things they are doing. You need to stop that. God is watching you. Whoever you call yourself leader of the church or whatever religious community that you should be leading, and you're not leading the leader, you're not leading the people in the right direction, you're not guarding the leaders who you're supposed to be providing advice, religious advice, or giving them truthful, counsels. You are leading them the wrong way. God is watching you. Judgment day is coming for you. You need to know about that. Stop that. Be truthful. Be fair with them. If they are doing wrong, tell them in the face, bold-faced truth. It's better than you deceiving them and they're doing the wrong thing and you're telling them that it's the right thing they are doing, knowing very well, and you leave from there and tell others that these guys are doing the wrong thing, but you cannot speak it to their faces. It is wrong. You need to stop that. Your Excellency, we just wanted to speak to the religious people and speak to the people of Liberia and tell them so that they can be able to keep you and all those who are in leadership in prayer, so that we can pray for you, so that the country can move in the right direction, especially as we go on to elections. So we are in an electioneering period. So these are critical times for any country. So we must make sure that we keep our leaders in prayer and not being deceitful to our leaders. Thank you. Your Excellency, as usual on this platform, there are a couple of things we bring to your attention. And today, we want to say thank you for the step, for accepting the resignation letters of the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Nathaniel Falomagel, the National Port Authority Managing Director, Bill Tuawe, and the Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, Sima Serena Cephas. Thank you for accepting their resignation. I mean, good. It's a good effort that you accepted and told them thank you for service to our country, even though their service still under question mark. But I mean, they render service to the country. But I mean, there are a few things we want you to do, Your Excellency. Like we said in our press statement we issued on Tuesday, it is good that they resigned, but there is a law that requires that before people enter government, they should declare their assets. When they are working in government, they should declare their asset. When they receive promotion whilst working in government, they should declare their asset. And when they are exiting government, they must declare their asset. So in our statement, we ask you to kindly ask these people to please declare their assets, incomes, liabilities. Let's know what they accumulated along the way. Before they took over, they said, yes, you people declare asset. That's why it's been said. But now that they are exiting, we need them to declare their asset. That's why we called for in our press statement, one of the things that we called for. The next thing we ask you, Your Excellency, to do, to immediately subject these guys, even though you announce it, but I mean, without telling us who's going to do the investigation, how long the investigation going to last. I mean, nothing as such was done when you suspended them then and asked them to be subjected to investigation. But who's supposed to do the investigation? It's doubtful. We don't know who's supposed to do the investigation. With the LACC already dissolved, the LACC has been dissolved, and the process of recruiting and bringing people on board for the new LACC is on board. So who is going to do the investigation? Your Excellency, you left us in doubt. So what we said in our press statement was, we are asking you to kindly constitute an impartial and independent committee to investigate these people. We need an impartial and independent committee to investigate these people. And when they have been investigated, where probable cause is established, let them be prosecuted in keeping with our laws. The next thing we talked about in our press statement, we called on the US government and other international partners to mount the necessary pressure on the government, because we've realized that all of the recommendations, the releases we have issued, we have made recommendations prior to the US government sanction. We issued a statement asking the president to have dismissed these people because suspension was not enough. The gravity of the crime they've been accused of was not enough for suspension. So what we called for at that time was their dismissal. The president did not listen until the US government sanctioned them. So I think the government, the international community can also help us in amplifying our voice and pushing for the right things to be done. In our press statement, we also call on the people of Liberia. Like I said initially, those of you who are close to leaders, those of you who are close to the leadership of our country, stop deceiving these people, especially when you call yourself religious leaders. People look up to you for sense of direction. People look up to you. You should be someone of moral value with serious integrity when you are called religious leader. So people expect you to be of difference. But when you see the wrong thing and you still lie to the leaders and tell them it is the right thing they are doing, you are deceiving them and you harming our country more. You are deceiving them. And even to the people of Liberia, the ordinary people, stop deceiving these people. Be frank with them. We know what it means. You need your nickel or dime. I know that. We know that you want to get your nickel or dime. But when you get your nickel or dime the right way, it is better. So the wrong way will be when you lie to leaders and tell them you know that they are doing the wrong thing, but you lie to them and you healing them, you celebrating them when they are doing the wrong thing. You are deceiving them. You are escorting them to their disgrace or to trouble. So you must stop that. The people of Liberia, let's stop deceiving our leaders. Let's for once stand up and be truthful to them when they will not like us for it, but let's be truthful to them. Let our consciences be clear. When your conscience is clear, you are doing the right thing and you know your conscience is clear. No matter who hates you, you know that your conscience is your judge. But if you're doing something, your conscience is beating you and telling you that this thing you are doing is wrong. Stop lying to this man or this woman. This woman is stealing and giving you because you're benefiting from this thing, stealing money. So you're hearing this person and telling them it is the right thing they are doing. Stop that. But yet you suppress that subconsciousness and you go ahead and do the wrong thing. You must stop that. People of Liberia, let us stop that. Let us stop lying to our leaders. So, I mean, that's why we call for, we said the people of Liberia should join the effort, in demanding for accountability. Let's demand for accountability from our leaders. You can't give people a job. You told them, you employ somebody to work for you, and the person do anything anyhow without you questioning them, without you asking, how did this happen? I'm here, man. Before the person got a job, you and the person lived together. The person could not, do some things that you knew that the person could not easily do. They got a job. You know, at least you don't know the exact amount, but you know a little bit of what civil servants are going to be earning. Know how much coming from the minister, coming from this person. But then the person is spending almost like, someone who has been working for more than 30 years in government or 40, 50 years, and now they are in retirement. So they now decide to just, spend their money and use it to be able to help other people. With that, you try to understand, oh, this person been working, and you follow their job history and see how much they've earned over the period and what has been maybe the other extra income that been coming. You can see that. But hey man, you and I know people were just here just few days ago, just as they took over. Things changed. And then you sit there and not asking them how did it happen. So you need to join this effort. Let us demand for accountability. Let us ask the questions that are relevant to ensuring that the interest of Liberia is the first, the interest of Liberia is the last. So when you do that, it will also encourage the international community to even do more in demanding for accountability from leaders who are supposed to be accountable to you. But when you're deceiving the people and telling them, even though they are doing wrong, and you're telling them they're doing the right thing, then the international community will sit back and say, okay, but then the people of Liberia, maybe that's what they want. So let them go ahead. And you languish in abject poverty while they look on. So you need to support this effort in demanding for accountability from these leaders. That's why we encourage the international community to do more. So that's why we said, and so we call for that. Those are the things that we stated. And then we also asked the president to please, Your Excellency, the former LACC, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, did an investigation and they submitted the report to the Ministry of Justice. There were people who were recommended for probable prosecution. Your Excellency, you need to pressure these people so that they can take action against these people. Those who were named, let them face suspension and go face the law. Let them be suspended. But you can't have these people, they have been named in an investigative report. released by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, and nothing has been said. The only thing we heard from you, it was not a final verdict, so you could not take action against these people, even though you've contradicted yourself. The same report came up not being final verdict, but you've suspended people and even have the people have been forced to resign, and you've accepted their resignation letter. Your Excellency, why are you doing this to us? I think we you need to do something, Your Excellency. You can't do this to the people of Liberia. The mandate given to you, you told us, you promised us that you were going to, you were not going to do things like it has been before. You came on the mantra of change to make sure that you change this country what it was before to make it to be better than what it was before. But we cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and again, and we think that it's going to change automatically. No, it's going to change by the way we conduct ourselves, by our action. That's the only thing that's going to change what we expect the country to be. To make it better, it requires tough and very robust decisions that need to be taken to make Liberia a better place. So we said, please ensure that those who were named in the LCC report are investigated, and who were investigated in the LCC report are, sent to, for who were recommended in the LCC report are sent to court to have their days in court. And we will leave it. We'll leave it at that. Let's go to the lawmakers and speak to the 54th National Legislature and say good morning to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dr. Buffer Chambers, and good morning to Mr. Albert Chie, Pro Tem of the Liberian Senate. We again, clarity has been. We talked about this. I mean, we have wondered why the Senate, especially, still keeping Councillor Vani Sherman as chair of the Judiciary Committee. I mean, this is a very, very important committee. This is a very important committee that will require people who have whatever it takes, all that it takes to hear these kinds of committee. But I mean, Councillor Sherman has been accused, has been sanctioned by the US government. The same sanction that McGill and others are facing is the same sanction that my Councillor Sherman has been placed under. But yet you still have him and heading. You people some of you there were even eager to make sure that to see the president taking decision against these people because they've been sanctioned. But yet you still have one of your own who has been sanctioned but still heading committee, one critical committee at the legislature. I mean, what does that mean? You cannot be preaching something and then you're not doing what you preach. You need to preach, do what you preach. So you need to do something about Councillor Sherman and all those who have integrity, question mark over their integrity. Let them clear those question marks and be able to hear the committees to hear. Let's go to the young people of Liberia quickly. To the young people of Liberia, we are going to elections next year. The electioneering period has begun, and young people constitute majority of the country's population. So it is expected that usually when campaign and political activities are ongoing, it is the majority of the people you see roaming the streets and parading different political parties, headquarters, and going about with campaign activities are young people. In this light, we want to conscientize the young people of Liberia. You need to desist from anything that will cause our country's image to be tainted. You need to desist from acts of violence. You need to desist from anything that will bring you, your integrity, and everything about you to disrepute. You need to believe in yourselves. You need to know that you are not only good for protests, You are not only good to roam about the street whole day, not even having food to eat. You left your home, you would leave your home, some of you leave your homes, the children are home, not even having food and just roaming about the communities, and then you go for political rally. From morning to night, you are there. What have you're not even asking these people, you have access to some of them, not asking them, not demanding from them what they will offer the country, because you only want some, it's just only for the love of the individual. I just like the person. So I just go in, I will just vote for that man only because I like it. That's all. Is that why you're voting for the individuals? You need to go beyond that. Not just liking somebody, but what has the person come to offer? Not offer you, but offer the country. That's why you should be looking out for. But rather than going after people because you just like them or because you get a nickel or dime from them, so you think that all is well. No, it's not. So these people give you nickel, dime, they give you 5, 10, 20, hundreds when they are running campaigns. You think when they are elected, where are they getting the money from? It is their personal earnings that they are using, or some of them take loan and they're doing these things. So when they get elected, you think they will not have to generate money to pay those loans that they collected, they took? They will have to pay them back. So as a result of that, if they get there and the salary cannot commensurate with the debt that they have, what they have to do anything that will come their way, any deal that will come their way, they cross it. So long it has kickback, we cross it. So you need to be wise. Be wise and do the right thing. Thank you so much. Those are things we wanted to talk about to the president, the speaker, the pro tem, the people of Liberia, the young people. And that's why we have to say today, we want to take a very short break. When we come back, we go to our point of discussion for today. Let's take a very short break. We say thanks for being there, and if you are just joining us, we want to say welcome. Those of you following us on Integrity TV, we say thanks for being there. You can leave your comments, and we're going to read it out. Like we said, the program is Integrity Watch. It's a 1-hour radio program brought to you by the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia. It is aired every Thursday on ECOWAS Radio 91.5 FM, and is relayed on Prime FM in Monrovia. On Tuesday, the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia issued a press statement. In that statement, we outlined a number of things. And all of these are intended to strengthen our democracy, to ensure that we checkmate our leaders in demand for accountability, not to us as a group, but to the country. Because when people are leading and they have been given mantle of authority, those authority or the authority given to them, it comes with responsibility. And if you must execute the responsibility attached to the office that you've been given, those who employ you, and which those are the people of Liberia, we are the one who employed all of you. So it is incumbent upon us as citizens of Liberia to always ask you about how you leading our country. So as citizens, we organize ourselves and we are a part of a group called, in a space called civil society. So in that space, we find ourselves in another segment of that space, which we look out for demand for accountability. Demand for accountability across all sectors. So when the president took action when the president suspended Cephas, Councillor Cephas, former Minister McGill, and former NPA Managing Director Bill Twawe. We said to the president, Mr. President, this is not enough. Even though you've that's initial step, but it's not enough. You need to go further because, in our view, the former managing director, it was not the first allegation coming against him. No, those things talked about in the U.S. government sanctions, these were things that were raised long ago, including the former vice chair of the LECC. All of them were named in a situation where they were wallet contract to conflict of interest, reported conflict of interest situation. And at that time, we called on the president to make sure that the former LACC vice chair shouldn't remain in that position, but the president didn't listen to us. So when this issue came out, we said no. The Solicitor General, you remember Eden Cockrum came in Liberia, and what she said against the same Solicitor General, the same things that were outlined in the U.S. government sanction, the justification. Then we come to former Minister McGill. Even those who are working in this government, some of them attested to that. Some of them even complained that they could not have access to the president because McGill blocked everybody from having access to the president. Yes, on numerous occasions we got those complaints from ministers, from high-level officials, including lawmakers. Lawmakers complained that they couldn't have access to the president because McGill blocked everything. Even some lawmakers even accused McGill of soliciting bribe from them because when they recommend people, they have to pay for those people. I mean, all of these allegations, they were not strange. So when it happened, when the U.S. government came with the sanction, we said, no, Mr. President, it was not enough for you to suspend them. You need to dismiss these people. He didn't listen. Now, the U.S. government, now the pressure was mounted. The president was forced to accept resignation for these people. They have finally resigned. So now, after resignation, what next? So, the president said, you need to now ask these people to declare their asset. One, you need to make sure that they are subjected to further investigation by an independent and impartial panel to make sure that their names are cleared. And then where probable causes are established, these people be sent to court and they found their days in court. If they are exonerated, let their names be cleared. If they are found culpable, let them be sent or let them face the full weight of the law. That's what we called for. In our statement, again, we call on the president to make sure that he implement recommendations or make sure that he take action against people who have been accused by the LACC, the former LACC. The former LACC did an investigation and they named a couple of people, including the Minister of Agriculture and other people who were named in that particular investigation. We call on the president to take action against these people, suspend them, and let them be subjected to the law. We can't have people accused of corruption and then we still have them working. I mean, it is wrong. The same thing with suspending and we forcing people to resign for, and other people are being accused of those same acts, and then they're still working in the government. How do you justify that? So that's why we call on the president to do in our press statement. And then we didn't just stop there. We call on the people of Liberia. The people of Liberia, you must join this effort to demand for accountability. You don't sit there and just see everything to be okay. All is not well. Let's demand for accountability. That's the only thing that we can do. So these are things that we call, and we ask the international community to join us to mount more pressure so that all those people who have been accused, all those who have tainted, who have anything hanging over them, let them, be sanctioned and let them be exposed, sanctioned, and they found their days in court. That's why we've called for. So that was the press statement we issued yesterday, and that was on Tuesday. So that is it. So we want to give you the time to make your contribution. What do you think? Is it so now that the president has accepted the resignation of these former officials? What next? What do you expect to happen? What do you want to see happening? Make your recommendations. We've made ours. Make your recommendation. Let's hear from you. You can make your point by calling 0779 07790000691. 0779 0000691. That's the number to call to be live on the program. We have a call on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Johnny, let's hear you. What do you think? Okay, they should be sent to court. That's your point. All right. Declare the asset and be sent to court. Okay, that's John's point. Let's hear you. You can make your point by calling 0779 0000691. 0779 0000691. 000 is 03 times, so 000691. So you can call and make your point. So today we are talking about the. Okay, we have another call on the line. Good morning. Tia, let's hear you. All right. Okay, thank you so much. I mean, let's address our leaders with respect. I mean, you can vet your anger, but be respectful in a very respectful manner. You can speak out, make your point, but be respectful. Let's take another caller. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Fine, thank you. Your name and where are you calling from? Gabriel, let's hear you. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what are you recommending? Okay, they could go to court and clear themselves. Okay, thank you so much. Your points are well noted. 0779 That's the number to call. You can make your point. Let's hear from you. We have a caller on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Wiki? Did you say Wiki? Okay, that caller is off the line. 0779 CENTAL has already issued its opposition statement on the. Okay, we have another caller on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Hey boss, let's hear you. What do you think? What's your recommendation? What do you expect after vaccination? What next? What next, rather? The outcome, you mean? What do you recommend? What's your recommendation? Okay, thank you. Let them be sent to court, and they are guilty. Let them face the penalty of whatever they will be accused of. They've been accused of. 0779 That's the number to call to be live on the program. Integrity Watch. It's a 1 hour radio program brought to you by the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia. We have another caller on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Limon, let's hear you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they should go for investigation. After that, they be prosecuted. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much to free them up. Okay. Thank you, Limu. Thank you, Limu. Your points are well noted. 0779 That's the number to call. To be live on the program Integrity Watch, we are live on ECOWAS Radio 91.5 FM. And if you are following us on Integrity TV, you can leave your comments. And let's hear from you. What do you think? What do you recommend after vaccination? What next? Let's take this caller. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Mohammed, let's hear you. What do you think? What's your recommendation? Mm-hmm. Of course it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're asking for the establishment of war, maybe war in economics crime court, whatever it is. But the number to call 0779 We have another call on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Grisby? Okay, let's hear you. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You should go to court. Okay. Mhm. All right. Thank you. They should go to court. That's your point. That's your recommendation. Let them go to court and exonerate, or if they are liable, let them face the full weight of the law. 0779 000691 is your time to make your recommendation. What do you think? For CENTAL, we said the president should make sure that, okay, we have another caller on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Can you shift a little bit? Can you shift a little bit? Oh, no, I mean, we're talking a specific, hey, we're talking, excuse me, excuse me, we are, hello. Okay, he should go to court. That's your point. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we are specifically talking about those who've been sanctioned has never been mentioned. So we're not talking about that. What we're talking about, we should stick to that particular topic, and those people we're talking about are the three people who resigned. Let's take this caller. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Critical voice, Newville. Let's hear you. So what do you recommend? Okay. All right. They shouldn't go with impunity. They should not take part in any electoral process until they are exonerated. That's why I think that's why it should be. So the number to call 0779 000691. 0779 000691. That's the number to call to be live on the program. We have a call on the line. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Hello, good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Okay, the caller is off the line. So 0779 000691, that's the number to call to be live on the program. Please lower the volume of your radio and let's have this conversation together. Your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Please lower the volume of your radio. Fatu, let's hear you quickly. Make your points. Okay, you should go to court and face the full weight of the law. Thank you. Thank you so much. 0779 000691, that's the number to call to be live on the program. We traffic to watch the 1 hour radio program brought to you by the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia. We have another caller on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Sami, let's hear you. What do you think? What's your recommendation? Okay. Okay. Let them go and face the full weight of the law. Let them go to court. That's the recommendation of Sam from Lofa. Let's hear you. You can make your point in another few minutes so that we call it a day. We have another caller on the line. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Anderson, let's hear you. What's your view? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I think Anderson is our last caller. And the program is Integrity Watch, the 1 hour radio program. So let's talk about what the discussion we had today. For CENTAL's position, we said we called on the president to make sure that these people are asked to declare their assets, incomes, and liability. An impartial committee is set up to investigate these people, and if they are found liable, they can be able to face the full weight of the law. We also called on the people of Liberia to join the effort in demanding for accountability from all of our leaders so that we can make Liberia a better place. So we said we also asked that will also encourage the international community to mount more pressure on people who are heading our country to be more accountable to us than always trying to do things that will please themselves. I think they're supposed to be pleasing us by ensuring that we have all basic social services. That's what we're calling for. We also call on the president to ask all those, or to make sure that all those who have been accused in the LACC, the common LACC investigative report, they can find their names. That's friends as well. And program, transparency and accountability in Nigeria. We join us next Thursday for another edition of the program. And my name is Sam Dota. I'm the media and communications officer at my colleague Mark Wandao has been behind the camera, making sure our visibility goes beyond the studio on Saturday. Join us next.